Welcome to the Herb Senior Show, folks. Again on YouTube Live. Hi, I'm Herb Senior. The views and expression that I express on the Herb Senior Show are not necessarily the views of Memphis Talk Radio, YouTube, or Ustream, but it's Herb constitutional right. Hey, how you doing today? We're about less than a month before the 4th of July, and sad to say there has been two young ladies that have been killed in this past Sunday in a traffic. Brad Chris, school, if I'm saying correctly, two students. As you can see down on my website, in my video here, that these two beautiful young ladies were killed over crazy, stupid drunk driver. Now, folks, a lot of people say, well, Herb, why don't you interact with your audience? Man, you don't have a lot of call-ins. You don't do this. But see, I'm like I will have call-ins, okay? So y'all forgive me for that, okay? But I more of a journalism show. I will have call-in guys, okay? Just be patient with me, okay? He said, well, man, what time will you be coming on? I will post my show, but I'm on like a freelance show. But I have about maybe 27,000 views on Google Plus and YouTube, 5,000 views. So everything will be all right. But my show is kind of different from other shows. I'm kind of a different type of guy concerning broadcasting my show. But anyhow, we will have call-ins, and my audience can interact with me. Now let's get back to our story. These two young ladies were going on their vacation, and here come a drunk driver, hit them from behind. And as you can see from the WMC TV link below my video, they said the car, it hit him so hard, it knocked the car into a pole and knocked the camera off the pole. So pretty hard. And one was killed, was dead on the scene. The other one died later at the hospital. It was two other people in the car also. I think they pray that they be all right. Social media has been really supporting this and praying for the victims' family. But folks, I want to say something here, okay, on the Herb Senior Show. People keep telling people don't drink and drive, but these idiots out here drink and drive anyhow. Now, we're about less than a month from 4th of July. Even though the law tells the people don't drink and drive, the idiots still drink and drive. And the most of them don't have no driver license. And if you don't have no driver license, some of them don't even have insurance. So if you kill somebody, you will be liable for vehicle homicide. You know, I used to have a website a long time ago called PARD, People Against Reckless Driving, on the World Wide Web. I'm going to get that back because I'm tired of these people drinking and driving. Now we know texting and driving is wrong. Yes, that's wrong too. Because while you text and drive, you can freaking kill yourself. Wait, what? Okay, first of all, I want to ask you people, most of y'all, that you still text and drive. Why are you doing that? Why are you drinking and driving? First of all, rewind. Texting and driving is stupid. There's a lot of people in the cemetery now because they text and drive. If you're looking at I used to have a dumb phone. They called it a dumb phone, a flip phone. And I used to hear about texting and driving. I said, man, I can't hardly see no way. But then I bought me a smartphone. First of all, I had to learn how to work the thing because I couldn't You know, ain't gonna. It's a shameful way. You know, the guy told me, you know, I call people, okay, but when people call me, I couldn't answer. So a friend of mine said, carry that thing back to the shop. So I carried it back there, and he said, man, you don't punch the green thing, you slide. I said, oh, because I wasn't used to a smartphone, but now I have a smartphone, and it's working properly. Anyhow, what I'm saying is here, people, please. And when I saw the text, I said, oh, now I can see it. People be texting and driving. Don't do that. There was I think an Amtrak guy uh, texting and driving. I mean, you know, driving the if you want to call it the train, and he killed himself and some other people. This is what I'm saying. First of all, you're not supposed to. Now, if people want to drink, that's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. But I really think that if you're going to drink, Jesus, please don't drive. But the people drive anyway. I heard a statistic some years ago saying that the law was telling people stop drinking and driving. The statistics have not went down any, people. Google Plus viewers, YouTube viewers, and Ustream, Facebook fans, and Tumblr. Listen, these people have not stopped drinking and driving. And it's stupid. Look, what is it going to take? Now, we can't bring these two young ladies, beautiful students, back, but we can't prevent other people from drinking and driving. And above all, people, as I said earlier in my show, stop being ignorant by texting and driving. You know, if you're texting and driving, you are an ignorant person. Now, I don't care if, you know, you guys maybe get mad at Herb Senior. If I do it, I include myself, if I could do it, driving and texting, I'm an idiot, okay? So you're an idiot if you text and drive. They said, well, Herb Senior, man, you call me. Well, I know a lot of you Google guys and gals may get upset with her, but that's the truth. Hey, I'm including myself. If Herb Senior text and drive, I'm an idiot. What's wrong with you people? If I drink and drive, I am stupid. Okay? We cannot resurrect these two young ladies back to life. So since you cannot do that, don't put yourself and people like them in harm's way. That's crazy. Now I'm going to have some call-in shows about this year. And I want you guys to call in. I want you people to call in. I'm going to do a update on it next week sometime because I'm working so much. About this people that's drinking and texting and driving. How stupid. It's a Herb Senior, man, you kind of hard on the people. Yes, I am hard, and I am angry. Yes, I am angry. I am angry. I'm upset because these two young ladies are dead when they are not supposed to be. And two young people are hurt when they are not supposed to be. Why? Because of an idiot that's drinking and driving. Now they have him in jail. Okay. He might get some years. I don't know. I'm not the judge. But maybe sooner or later he'll be out. He might get life. I don't know. But man, I hope YouTube don't get mad at me. I'm just YouTube. I'm angry. I'm not angry. Or I don't want to do anything about it. It's upset Herb Senior that these two beautiful young ladies are dead. Now, let me just kind of calm down. Oh, man. You see, folks, that's why I like to bring these type of shows. That's why. Because I can dialogue really by myself. Now, we're gonna take um, uh, a break from our sponsor. Let me get myself together here, folks. Okay. The American Refrigeration Heating and Air Conditioning Company of Memphis, Tennessee, located at 90. Let's see. Oh, how's that? Not 90. The number is 901-743-7200. You see, I'm kind of up there, people, because of these people that are dead because of an idiot. Okay. So let me kind of get myself together. Okay. The American Refrigeration Heating and Air Conditioning Company of Memphis, Tennessee, located at 2469 Frisco, has the best heating and air conditioning company and installation in Memphis. Call 901-743-7200. That's area code 901-743-7200. Tell them that you heard on the Herb Senior Live. Call Alan Smith or Chris Smith at 901-743-7200. The American Refrigeration Heating and Air Conditioning Company of Memphis, Tennessee has been in business, that's right, for what? More than 50 years. 50 long years. And now, back to the Herb Senior Show on YouTube Live. And welcome back to our show, folks. Yes, I apologize. Yes, I do apologize. But then again, I don't. I said, well, here we talking about you apologize. I apologize because I was kind of upset. And you said, well, see, now, Google Plus, Tumblr, all my fans, all my viewers, you should be upset too. I mean, you should be outraged. Because these two, now, it said, well, we never heard of no Briarcrest student. Well, you're not in the local area of Memphis, Tennessee. Duh. I mean, you may be in Atlanta, you may be in New York City, you may be over in China, but 2 people are dead. And you should do something in your city to protect your city or your citizen from ignorant people like this guy that killed these 2 young ladies and injured 2 other people. You have to do that. 4th of July coming up. Somebody probably somewhere will get killed because now this happened a month, more than a month, and a few days before the 4th of July. Okay, people. Now, there's somebody out there that's listening to me. Somebody out there that drinks and drive, and you hear my voice. Don't only wait until the 4th of July. Don't do it after you hear this program. I mean, some of you are alcoholics out there. If you're an alcoholic, go get some help by all means. If you don't have a driver license, don't drive. Some people drive in the way without driver license. People, you will be amazed of the people that drive without driver license. Or the people, see, the reason I don't drive, because I have an eye impairment. I dare not get behind the wheel. I know how to drive. But why should I get behind the wheel and kill somebody or kill myself? Duh. But there are some people that don't have any driver license, still get behind that freaking wheel and drive. And then they drink and drive. And you kill people or yourself by being an idiot. Folks, it's a Herb Senior. You are so tough. Yes, I am. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. And I'm angry. Not so much angry, just hurt. That's the word. Yeah, that's the word for it. I'm hurt. Because these 2 people, these 2 beautiful young lovely young ladies are dead when they are not supposed to be. Now, I got up. What time is it? About, I don't know. Let's see what time it is. It is exactly 2:56 in Memphis. I'm up at 2:56, and I woke out of my sleep, and that thing disturbed me. I said, "Now wait a minute. Now I have to make a show about this. Whether I get a lot of views on it or not, that is not the point. The point is, I'm going to publish on the World Wide Web on YouTube Live, and I'm going to tell people, stop being ignorant by drinking and driving and texting and driving. And above all, if you have kids in your back seat, bugger those people up. Oh gosh. And the proper seat restraint. Don't bugger a little child in a big man. What's wrong with some of you people out there? Now there are some people that bugger their child up and they are good. The proper child seat protection. It's the law. Don't put your child in the front where the front of the airbag come out. Don't do that, because that airbag comes out at so many miles per hour. More likely the child will get killed. Don't put him or her. Put those kids in the back. Learn to be responsible, people. Stop drinking and driving. Don't text and drive. And above all, put your child in the proper seat restraint. And this show is presented by PARD, People Against Reckless Driving. I'm going to get that website back going. People Against Reckless Driving. And whether I get a lot of likes on it or not, it's going to be out there. Because something needs to be done by these idiots that's out there drinking and driving and texting and driving and killing people. It's crazy. People, stop drinking and driving and texting and driving. Stop it. If you don't stop it, death may stop you. Oh, death will stop you. But even after you die of that or get seriously hurt, some other idiot will do that. And so, well, you calling people idiots? Yes, I am. Because it's stupid and it's idiocy to do stuff like that. When the law said, don't do that. And wear your seat belts. If you don't wear your seat belts, if you're going 80 miles an hour, you hit a certain stop, you go through the window, you keep going 80 miles an hour, and 9 times out of 10, you die. Whew. Say, Herb, this has been a hot. Yes, it's hot. It's burning up in this studio here in Memphis, Tennessee, about 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to get up and say it. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. Saturday morning. I said, man, you up? Yes, I am, because that thing disturbed me, and it makes me very, very just unhappy. Because these two beautiful young ladies, beautiful, gorgeous, no longer exist on the earth because of an idiot. Man, I just don't know. Woo-wee. Yes, I just do not know. It's a new talk show coming on the internet called the K Smiles Show. She's going to have a show. Hope I'm saying that right. K Smiles, and she's going to have a show on. We've been on her website. And she's going to have a show. So I want you guys to stay tuned for Miss K Smiles of Atlanta, Georgia. And we're going to have her on our show hopefully soon. But we'll be on her website and going to launch her talk radio show. And she's going to be, wow, queen of the talk show of the internet. Okay. This is the Herb Senior Show, broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee. I'm just upset because of all this stuff is going on in this world and things. Again, our show is also brought to you by the American Refrigeration and Heating Air Conditioning Company of Memphis, Tennessee. Call Chris Smith at 901-743-7200 or Alan Smith at 901-743-7200. The American Refrigeration and Heating and Air Conditioning Company of Memphis, Tennessee. And now, back to the Herb Senior Show on YouTube Live. And back to our show, folks. We're talking about, oh man, just what's going on in Memphis. I mean, it's really sad how those two young ladies died senselessly. I said died senselessly. Because I'm an idiot. And then as we put him in jail, we got to feed. We got to spend our tax dollars on feeding this guy. Let me be quiet for my blood pressure goes up because it just, you know, you can get angry, you get upset, but it won't bring these two beautiful young women back to life. This is the Herb Senior Show. You can email me at WLFCORG@gmail.com or you can call me at 901-679-2745. The Herb Senior Show, broadcasting live on YouTube Worldwide Radio.